In this video, I'm going to tell you about neutral buoyancy and how you can control your buoyancy using your BCD. Once you get down to the depth for your dive, what you want to do is to become neutrally buoyant so that you neither float nor sink. And the way that you do that is by adding air into your BCD so that you can become neutrally buoyant and float at the correct depth for your dive. In order to practice this skill, what you need to do is go to the bottom of the pool, let all the air out of your BCD so that you're negatively buoyant, and you start the skill from being negatively buoyant. Then what you do is add a little bit of air into your BCD using your power inflator. Now it's just little bursts at a time, so you press it just a little bit and then you take a deep breath in and you exhale. If you're neutrally buoyant, as you inhale you'll start to rise, and as you exhale you'll start to sink. If you're still negatively buoyant and stuck to the floor of the pool, then add a little bit more air, just a little bit at a time, with another burst, and then try again. Inhale and you'll start to rise, exhale and you'll start to sink. The things that could stop you from becoming neutrally buoyant quite quickly are if you've got too much weight on your weight belt, or perhaps you have a steel cylinder that's heavier than an aluminium cylinder. You might also need to change your setup between your wetsuit and your weight belt. If, for instance, you put on a thicker wetsuit, or perhaps you change from a wetsuit into a dry suit, you might need to take additional weight. Either way, you need to get to the point where at the surface before you begin your dive, you float at eye level with a normal breath of air and your BCD fully deflated. You need to sink as you exhale, and then to attain neutral buoyancy, what you do is add a little bit of air into your BCD until you become neutrally buoyant, and you rise when you breathe in and descend when you breathe out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the link on the bottom right hand side of this video, and I'll see you in the next video. To conduct is go to the bottom of the